It has a screwdriver, pliers for loosening nuts, a knife for cutting string or sharpening pencils, and a package opener. It's made of metal, so it sticks to a magnet on my file cabinet. This is a Gerber Dime multi-tool. It also has a good pair of spring-loaded scissors, a can opener, and a flathead screwdriver that can be used to open your keyring. The pliers are also spring-loaded, which really helps when trying to use them one-handed. My favorite feature on this multi-tool is the package opener. Unlike a knife, it is designed to make shallow cuts to avoid damaging the contents inside. I admit this button battery package would be easier to open with regular scissors, and the package opener is best for boxes. But if you already have the Gerber Dime multi-tool on hand, it saves you a trip to the kitchen for your scissors, and it'll do the job just fine. Now, if you have a really tough package with plastic, the thing I actually like to use best is a pair of tin snips or metal shears. I use the screwdriver a lot for toys with batteries that have the little tiny screws in them, and the screwdriver actually has quite a fine point. It works great for these toys. This is a radio controlled 4-wheel drive flippy floppy car. There's also little drawing pads that take batteries with screws. There's what else takes a screw? Lots of things these days. Well, here's the wrench. It's not very good on bolt nuts with Loctite or lock nuts, but on a regular nut that's just finger tight, it's good for getting them down snug. Here are the tweezers. Now these are very flimsy tweezers. You can probably wiggle something out real small, but it's not going to yank a large wooden sliver out of your finger. You might just, be able to loosen something that's in there really easy. It doesn't have any grip, and it doesn't pinch down very tight. And to open it up wider, you could pull it apart, but it's not going to clamp down. Here's some more demonstration of the package opening tool. Cuts through cardboard and tape really well, and you can work it through thin plastics and paper labels, but I wouldn't use it to cut open super tough plastic that are better suited for shears. Now, another thing it's good for, I didn't show here, is that after you've cut the tape off, you can pull out the tab with the same little tool. It grabs really well. Just pull it off to the side and the tab pops out. There's also these bottles with no perforation on the sealer plastic band. It's good to just cut around the edge. It pops right off the top instead of trying to use a knife. And a knife works fine too, but you have to kind of press it in more or cut back and forth. Whereas with the sharp tool, it just pokes right through. Now, I don't really need to do this, but I'm just showing how the knife cuts into this tough bottle. And the package opener can pierce it, but you got to twist it around a bunch. So if you have one of those purified water or distilled water packages, you can poke an air hole at the top like this. Of course, I'd probably just use a knife for that. But if you want to make sure it's a small hole and not a large gash, you could use this tool. That way you're less likely to get bugs or dust in your water from the top. Now, I didn't happen to have a bottle that required a bottle opener, and I don't have any mason jars that are canned with food in them to open. I actually never use the bottle opener, but I think it would work pretty good. So I'm just showing you how it would fit. It looks like it fits pretty good. Although I'm not sure if it would slip off pretty easy without a little bit of a notch or a hook underneath. So you'll have to give it some forward pressure as you're lifting up the cap. Now scissoring works great, especially if you pull the two sides apart, like I do here to finish off this plastic. You gotta put some tension side to side, and then it cuts a lot easier. A closer look at the spring for the spring-loaded scissors. Woohoo! Hey, I didn't clean this off. It's got some glue or tape on the end of it, you can see, but it's in good shape. Nothing bent. I do like how the flathead screwdriver is really sharp on the ends, so it fits in any screw I can find. It even fits in this key ring. It's good to have a screwdriver on hand to tighten things as you find them. One time we had a doorknob fall off because it's got a quick attach mechanism where the screws don't have to be backed out all the way before they come off, just loosened a little bit. Now as far as the wire cutter feature, I'm not sure if I'm using too big a wire. Maybe it's only for low voltage wire, little hobby wires, circuits, but this is house wire here. It's probably, what, for 15 amps, and obviously way too big for this multi-tool to work with. You could see the wire just slip right out of the bite there. But hey, one or two things that don't work, the rest of them are great. I really like that package opener and the screwdrivers and pliers for loosening nuts. It's nice not to have to go find the perfect size socket or wrench if all you need to do is loosen your bolts on your license plate to change your tabs in the winter. Yeah, I bring it inside so it warms up before I put the new stickers on, and that's a perfect use case for the pliers on this multi-tool. Let's do a little more testing with the scissors, and then we'll go outside to whittle a stick. Just so you know though, I did not sharpen this knife for this video. I have sharpened it, I just don't remember when I sharpened it last. And I probably will sharpen it if I plan to use the knife again soon.